the time has come,
the walrus said.
So having wrapped up Treasure Trove Cove, we did unlock Jiggy to appear over there. Let's go grab that now, huh? I don't know why I'm trying to pass this off like it's the same recording session when I'm very clearly in different attire. No, you know what? I was always wearing this, don't you know? That's... Well, anyway, I'm wearing green today because, you know what? We got some green going on here. They decided the next worlds ought to have kind of a green theme. Think everything green and everything disgusting. Swamps and sewers. And yet, somehow, these end up being some of my favorite worlds in the game. Something about them. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. I'm going to try to tackle both of these worlds in this one part, which means I'll be trying to not 100% them entirely, because then I'd be, well, a lot of time spent in this one part editing, which I'm recording this the night before it's uploaded the following day. I need my schedule. It's, Click-Clack Wood is a world that's much later in the game, so actually I don't know why I went this way. I wasn't supposed to. Hi, how are you?
Hello there, young ones. I'm Brentilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them.
Yeah. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Hog Breath at witch school.
I also know that
Sweaty Gorilla Feet
is her favorite smell, and the old hag's favorite color
is dung brown. So that's enough of Brentilda for now. I guess that's why I went this way, huh? It was just to meet up with her. Alright, I'm pretty sure what we actually gotta do, it's either up there or down here. I'll figure it out, don't worry. What do we got through this sewer pipe? Pardon me, sir. Oh, here we go. We found and activated a magic cauldron. Find 2 the same color to create... Okay, so basically a shortcut thing. This isn't the way I want it either, although I will take a mumbo token. Could always use those. What do you know, I'm running into dead end after dead end. That's alright, we'll find our way through Grunty's lair. That's something I like more about Grunty's lair than Peach's castle. There's more air of mystery about it. Just in that it's treacherous, you know? Here we go, we can activate this. Okay, and we can go over here.
I'm still here, I watch you play, but I can't think of much to say.
Oh, okay. At least she's leveling with us. Now we can activate that over there. Aha. We got ourselves a little platforming challenge here, what do you know? Oh, here's Brentilda again. What do you got for us?
Grunty wears a flea circus under that repulsive dress of hers.
Huh.
She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is
Leg Chomper. Leg Chomper. I want to meet Leg Chomper. Where is he? My sister sings in her own band. Grunty and the Monster Mob.
They're awful.
Alright, Brentilda. Whatever you say. What do we do activating this? Oh, okay. We open up the sewers down there. One switch after the other. We'll eventually figure out exactly what it is we gotta do here. I do believe we found ourselves in one of these puzzle rooms, though. Yes! Here we have Bubble Gloop Swamp, where we can place all of these... Okay, this is finally where we get the advice for bottles, like, you can just place them all into place if you use the Z button. Thank you, bottles. I would've kind of preferred that sooner rather than later, but okay. So we've unlocked Bubble Gloop Swamp, far off elsewhere, who knows where. Actually, that's not the world I intend on doing next. Because there's a world entrance I know is just around here, although I've got to find the puzzle to unlock it, because I don't remember exactly where that is. Can go up here, and here's the thing. We needed 180 to open this note door here, so you had to be very poignant in getting most of the notes in Mumbo's Mountain and Treasure Trove Cove. I don't know why I was forgetting the name of that world. But yeah, it's interesting we can go this way only if we did a lot of extra exploring. You can eventually end up going this way. It truly is just a threshold, and however much you want to pass it by, or however... No, I'm not I'm done talking to you, Brentilda, I swear to God. Whenever and however you want to pass that threshold is mostly up to you. I'm actually gonna ignore this whole path, because this is a path leading to Bubble Gloop Swamp, which we unlocked. But I want to do a different world first. I'm really adamant about this, even though I really don't have to be, because I plan on doing them both this part. Yes, here, back out in the area before, or just down that way is where we, of course, did Treasure Trove Cove's little puzzle piece here. Now that we have the ability to jump, which we got from Treasure Trove Cove, we can use it on this little puzzle piece here to unlock Clanker's Cavern here in the sewers. And that is kind of intended as the World 3, because again, you need to have collected almost all of the notes in the first 2 worlds to get to Bubble Gloop Swamp first, which we did, and I have a feeling a lot of players would gladly do. It's just, it doesn't feel as natural as going to this world, since, you know, we unlock it through the shock jump that we got in the last world, and it's closer to us than the entrance to Bubble Gloop Swamp. I don't know, there is like a natural order to the worlds in Banjo Kazooie. You don't have to follow them by any means. In fact, I actually missed Bubble Gloop Swamp entirely on my first playthrough. I did play this world though, Clanker's Cavern, and I like this world a lot. Just one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. Alright, thanks for letting me know, Bottles. Those moves are always the most important thing. Because as you can see, they advance our ability to progress throughout Gruntilda's lair, more so than just thresholds like note doors do. Or needing Jiggies to unlock worlds, which we've been mostly fine on. This world, we really gotta watch out for these guys doing these bites, and the Rat-a-tat attack is your best friend for these guys, because the fact that it hits 3 times means you're not gonna miss. It's just the most reliable way of dealing with those guys, I've definitely found. We did find ourselves an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. Ah, we got these golden feathers, different from the red feathers we've been collecting. That pertains to the new ability in this world we've yet to find, but we'll find it eventually. Hey there, Mr. Jinjo. Jinjo! I know I was kind of undermining their importance in part 1, but I still love the Jinjos, what can I say? But yeah, this is a sewer-themed world, which typically is pretty lame and not interesting. But this world is greatly elevated by Clanker here. I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. I feel for you, Clanker. This guy has to be a memorable encounter for any kid playing this back in the 90s. I mean, look at this thing. He's big and metallic, but he's rusty at the same time. He's got a full-on flesh wound in his side here, where there's red bits peeking out. His teeth are sharp and jagged. He's just absolutely horrifying, and yet he's like the nicest guy we've met in the whole game, I want to say. He's nicer than Bottles. But yeah, the majority of this world is kind of a hub theme around this main pit with Clanker in it here. So there's a lot of different directions we can go and a lot of different things we can find. Of course, priority number 1 should be helping out Clanker. So we gotta go underwater a bit if we're gonna do that, and go down to disconnect the chain that's holding him in place, because he wants to get his fresh air, you know? You gotta feel bad for Clanker, Gruntilda doing such an awful thing to him. And yes, this is the Clanker in the aforementioned Clanker's Cavern. Coming down here, we don't have as much time because we have limited air, but luckily around here there should be a friend of ours somewhere. Oh, there's the keyhole we gotta unlock. Where is what I'm looking? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm having trouble catching up to him, but this guy here is shooting out air bubbles, very Sonic the Hedgehog style, which allow us to refill on air. Although I guess this is also a thing in Mario 64, wasn't it? Was air bubbles you'd collect to refill. But after going through that keyhole a 3rd time, we spin the key all the way and unlock the chain. There you go, Clanker, you're free. He's super intimidating, but also he's kind of cute, you gotta admit. And there's a Jiggy up on his back we gotta go grab. Clanker has fresh air, you find reward on Clanker's back. Alright, before I hurry up there, I know there's some notes and a Jinjo down here, so I do want to grab those. Like I said, I'm trying not to 100% things as I go, but it is fun 100%ing this game, which is something truly crazy to say about such a big and expensive 3D collectathon. And oh god, I need that air. I need that air. Oh, I need more. Go get more. There we go, back up to full. Let's get that Jinjo that's teasing me right over here, the green one. And all these remaining notes. You know, I honestly like the swimming controls in Banjo. You got the B button, that's a nice powerful boost, and the A button is a way to stop and slow down and turn around while still keeping your movement going, so that way you don't miss anything, but you don't ever feel like there's a dull moment as you're swimming. I say that about pretty much everything in Banjo Kazooie. No such thing as a dull moment. Truly, it could apply to just about any mechanic or thing in this game, really. I think I can make it back in time with my air. I sure hope I can. I don't know that I can. I'm running out of air. I'm running out of air. Oh no! I drowned. That means our best note score in this world is a 22. That's pathetic. See, now I don't want to recollect all those 22 notes and try to get more. I'm just gonna carry on. I'm not expecting to get a high note total here because of that death. But we'll get by. We'll collect as many Jiggies as we need. And you know what, maybe a majority of the collectibles this part will come from Bubble Gloop Swamp, because I know how to get pretty much all of them there. I know how to get all of them here, too. We got a free Clanker once again, because he's been reset along with everything in the world. Just like if we leave and come back. But in this case, it was... We left our life and then came back. I should have just got a bubble from that fish. That was so reckless. I also forgot the Jinjo back early on, so you know what, I'm gonna ignore the Jinjos in Clanker's Cavern for now. Maybe I'll come back and get some of Clanker's Cavern's collectibles That was a lot of K sounds or C sounds. I'll come back and get a lot of this stuff off screen if it comes up. Because I do like playing Clanker's Cavern, but you know, sometimes just going around scouring for notes or Jinjos isn't exactly the most interesting bit of gameplay to watch. Me drowning again might be though, because Jesus Christ. And one more. I couldn't make it out with 2 hexagons of air left. I'm not gonna risk it for 3. I'm almost certain I could, because I was very close with 2. But again, I'm not gonna take that chance. Oh, look, the fish is like swimming through me. Give me a bubble. Come on, there we go, okay. And there's notes down here, I don't care, just go. We'll probably beat our note score if we just don't die anymore, collecting notes as we go throughout the rest of Clanker's Cavern here. Now that Clanker is up on the surface, we can climb on his back, of course. Oh, we gotta work with his breathing, which is a really neat touch. I gotta appreciate the details like that. We gotta grab this Jiggy here. There we are. I see some health back there waiting behind what looks to be another one of those enemies. That was our first Jiggy here in Clanker's Cavern, boy. We can do better. Let's go up here. And, oh god, oh god. That's a close one. Let's use our egg ability to... Oh, come on. Open that up. There we go. Get ourselves a second Jiggy. It's connecting stuff like that I love about Worlds, and Clanker's Cavern excels very well in terms of connecting bits and stringing everything together so nicely. One other thing Clanker mentions here, he may have said it already in the dialogue and I just ignored it. Or maybe he says it when I get up here. No, he definitely said it at some point, I ignored it, but he said his teeth were aching, so we gotta actually shoot his teeth, the gold ones specifically, to get those, I guess, implants out, because they're not comfortable or something. Aw, this tooth not hurt now. That's not the only one though, is it, my friend? Let's help you out here. There we go. Toothache this side gone. Clanker swallowed reward. Teeth all better now. Thank you, bear. Hey, no problem, Clanker. We can actually go in to where the teeth were and pick ourselves up the next Jiggy. And yeah, we're just flat out inside Clanker now. This is some wild shit right here. This is a kid's game, mind you. I mean, not only is Clanker incredibly disturbing, but now we're like running around in his innards. Also, hey, at least we passed our note score now. That's nice. We're like swimming in his body goo. I don't know else watch Magic School Bus as a kid. That was a good show. We've got the challenge of just about any game. We could go through some hoops. That's like, you can see the details, like there's where his ribs are, you know, the whole area is like completely red. This feels like if this came out nowadays, this game would have to get a much higher rating. I guarantee this game is E for everyone, but it does not deserve that rating for this world alone. Oh, one more, 10 seconds, come on, Banjo. There we go, with 2 seconds to spare. So not a lot of seconds, but hey, we make the water rise and we get another Jiggy here inside Clanker. I guess the world name is less referring to the cavern that Clanker is inside and more than the cavern that is inside Clanker. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Did that come across at all? I don't think that was very smooth. Alright, and exiting there, we can actually go through his gills. By the way, his teeth are not the only way to get inside Clanker. Well, okay. That sounds bad. His teeth are not the only way to enter that part of the level. What we can do is actually go on top of his blowhole here, which firstly, if we stand on top of it while it raises, it shoots us up to a special area, which I'll show you here. Ba-bam, there's a Jiggy over there. But also, if we happen to sneak underneath it, that's another way to get inside him. Don't take this out of context, I swear to God, comment section. If I see some shit about time code this time in the video, maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes in or so, and it's quoting me, I swear to God, I'll take action. Also, hey, which switch... Activating that thing in the layer. Here's a little fun, obstacle bit where we gotta watch out for these spitting spike blades here. Ow! Just go, Banjo, just go. Ow! Oh, I'm just taking hits for this Jiggy. Hey, 6 though, we got over half. Oh, hold on. Use the flight, Banjo. In doing this, we can actually enter the other side of the room's higher entrance, which we couldn't reach before. In fact, even with a high jump, I don't think you can get up here. You have to use the flight on that side of the room. I'm almost certain. But anyway, there's no way in hell we're going to be able to make it through there. So we could use your help, Mr. Bottles, man. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool! Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold Z and press the right Z button. Keep Z held and use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely, though, as this move requires gold feathers. You can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. Okay, almost full. Energy's a little low, I'll fill it up for you. Thank you. I was literally one hit to death. That's the only move he's teaching us here. Oh. Wrong button. It's, not left on the C-pad, it's right on the C-pad now. And yeah, we are completely invulnerable for a short time, although it's consuming all these gold feathers as we do this, so we gotta be careful. Grab ourselves another Jiggy, just another one in the same kind of hall inside Clanker here. That's the only way to get through some obstacles like this, and it can be useful in other instances, but because it's such a limited ammo count, I find it's very situational. I don't go around just using this move whenever I want, you know? But maybe that's just me. I mean, there are plenty of golden feathers to go around, especially in this world where, you know, they're introducing the concept of golden feathers, so they want to make them fairly abundant. I've actually gotten most of the Jiggies and over half the notes at this point. I've dedicated myself much more to Clanker's Cavern than I thought I was going to this part. See, here's the thing. I'm playing this series as approaching these worlds like 2 worlds per part. Kind of like how the first part was both the tutorial and Mumbo's Mountain. And this part I'm hoping is going to fit both this world and Bubble Gloop Swamp, which we unlocked at the start of this part. But man, it's a beefy part then. I mean, the series is gonna fly by in that case. Let me know what you think in the comments for how I should structure these parts, how many worlds I should do per part, that sort of thing. Because I'm open to ideas, honestly. Hold on. Gotta deal with some sewer crabs here, that's disgusting. There we go. Ground pound is your best friend against these guys. Oh god! Unless you miss. There we go. Grab all this health. Beaten snippet mutants we are. You're... yeah, those are like mutants mutated by the sewer, I guess. That's gotta be a TMNT reference, right? It has to be. I mean, they're animals. They're not turtles, but, you know, close enough. Actually, you know what? Now that we've raised up Clanker, and we can stand out his fin here. Hold on. We gotta wait for him to raise it a little bit as he's breathing. We can actually go up to this platform and get ourselves an extra life. One we kinda need after dying and drowning horribly in an attempt to rescue Clanker. Oh. Aha. Get to this pole where you get more music notes. You do gotta keep your eye peeled out for things like poles or other collectibles that might be around. And as a perfect example, we use this little pad here to get to that side. We can also use it to get to this side where we have a pole we have to climb up. Kind of tough to notice, but you gotta keep your eye out for stuff like just like that. Oh god. What do we got down here? Oh, there was an extra honeycomb piece. You know, looking at the totals, 8 out of 10, 67 out of 100, 1 out of 2. That's not bad, honestly. Like, again, I don't feel bad because we did pretty much everything meaty and bulky here in Clanker's Cavern that I can immediately think of. So, if we do by chance want to come back here, I'll do it off screen and I'll get some of those collectibles, which I enjoy doing. But just know it's just like a few notes around and a couple of less significant Jiggies to the overall world theme. If I remember exactly what Jiggies I'm missing right, and don't hold that against me if I'm wrong. I'm by no means a Banjo expert, I just happen to really like these games. Although, you know what, before I exit here on my way out, I'm gonna grab some of the notes we got on our first attempt, just to up my overall total here, my total best. That ought to help us out with note doors moving forward. Get out of here, you. Alright, heading out of there, back on the platform we started from. We left that world with a respectable 75 notes. Yeah, that's good. That's at least more than half. Well, now then, let's get that out of the way. Your butt will tell you, and you'll know when my boot swing... What? She's saying she's gonna put her foot on our ass? I think that's what she was saying. Anyway, going over here, through the note door we unlocked, and on the left path, we have Bubble Gloop Swamp, which again we already unlocked. Kind of near the entrance to Clanker's Cavern, actually. These worlds do feel pretty darn linked. Like, I guess this is the first instance of the game where either world can go for your third world. Whichever one you want to do. I don't know that you can go to a different world for your third. Maybe you can. And I'm just misremembering exactly how that works, but we'll see. Keep your eyes open for your new move, Beakface. Damn. Okay, we have a new move for Kazooie. That's one way of putting it, I guess. Hello, Mr. Croco. Have some egg. Yummy, Croc just like that. And then teleports and changes eye color. Me one, yummy egg two. Okay, it's a different one. Again, the portraits don't match the eye color, but oh well. Actually, this is an example where the new move that Bottles teaches us is very early on, and that's because it's greatly centered around a lot of the mechanics in the world itself. Yeah, we had that one instance of using the invulnerability in Clanker's Cavern, but a lot of this world is centered around the shoes here. The shoes which Bottles is now teaching us how to use. Basically, it gives us invulnerability. Damn, Banjo, you called Kazooie chicken. It's giving us invulnerability on the harsh swamp marshes in this area. Because otherwise there's piranhas that, unrealistically, want to eat us. So we gotta be sure to be wearing those boots if we're ever trying to pass through the tricky terrain. Which also automatically has us running around as Kazooie. Same control scheme there. We're a lot taller though, that's kind of funny looking, honestly. And yeah, the main point of this is that, hey, we can walk in this now, isn't that nice? We can't do much else in this form, though. We can't attack or can't do a double jump, of course. So it's just a situational kind of power. Ow. Which I guess if you wanted to be invulnerable in the water, you could also technically use the invincibility thing that we got in the last world. But again, there's always a chance you play this one first. Also, I'm not entirely sure that it works that way. I can't say for certain. I haven't tried it myself. This one, we set off a timer and gotta go on a little path to get to the Jiggy, although the timer is very generous if I remember right. We got plenty of time to get there. They're just trying to spook you with a little rush. But really, I mean, 20 seconds to spare, it's just over there. Hey, that rhymed. Oh god, we fell! Fuck. Well, there's no way I can get it now. Hold on, let's try again. I'll be young and Tootie old before you get Gruntilda's gold. About that, let's try this again. I mean, this is kind of a speed challenge, but more so, I'd say... Oh, hold on. Use Talon Trot here. It's more so a caution challenge. How cautiously will you approach a situation and handle it, you know? It's not like I'm talking about a job situation that you may find yourself in, you know? How do you react to situation A? Okay, I'm gonna take this very carefully and just fly past most of it. And there we go. 12 seconds to spare. Got ourselves our first Jiggy, a Bubble Gloop Swamp. Our first Jiggy, but we're already doing great on notes. I mean, we have over 30. Coming over here, we have a frog ambush. Get the frogs. There we go. We have the boots. Now's our chance to get these notes. Hurry, Kazooie. Time is limited. Oh, get to land, get to land. There we go. And time runs out. Alright. I believe this is another Jiggy here where... oh, hold on. Before we destroy the egg, let's grab this extra life. Yeah, we destroy the egg on top, and we gotta destroy it on this side. On top again. Oh, whoops. On top again. Oh, come on. There we go. Directly in front. And then, yet again, right on top. Ba-bam! Jiggy number 2. I don't remember exactly how many Jiggies... Oh god, I'm gonna take some damage here. That's alright. I don't remember exactly how many Jiggies we're gonna need throughout this whole thing. I just generally do what I feel when it comes to Banjo Kazooie. I mean, a lot of the times that means just going for everything, because that's that, collector's initiative in me. Or I guess you could say it's the, there's some, like, human brain theory or something revolved around people wanting to finish things. Ow! Do I gotta do this on you guys? Looks like it didn't affect you all that well. Oh, there we go, we got one. We can't have them, like, jumping at us at the same time, otherwise it won't affect them. Oh, like that. Aye! You're bouncing me around, you fuckers. Eeh! Oh god! There we go. Ah! You guys are persistent, there's so many of you. Oh god. Why do you have to be such assholes? Hey! Oh god, the water. The bad water. Ah! Hey! Ah! Should I just leave these guys alone? I don't know. I feel like I'm very close to death. Yeah. Just get out of there, Banjo. We don't want to deal with that. Hopefully I can find some health in the meantime, because I am hurting real bad. We got a little challenge here. We gotta ascend high up. Which is also not boding well for our overall health, because we are still very hurt. I don't think there's any honeycombs this way. There's an enemy down there. I mean, if we happen to hit him, then we'll get some health out of him. Activating this witch switch destroys Gruntilda's helmet. Interesting. At least the statue of Gruntilda out in the castle lair there. Oh, there we go. We got a Jiggy at the top of this whole path. I think there's at least a Mumbo token this way. Yes. Go high. Oh, I went too high. There we go. Got it that time. Let's safely descent. Oh god, I didn't mean to activate the little shock trap there. Let's safely descent. That's what happens when you have context-sensitive stuff and it's just hitting the A button, you know? He's back. Did you guys reset? Oh, you might. I can't tell. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to deal with you frog assholes. How's it going, Mr. Turtle Man? Oh, my feet are so numb and cold. Well, then put him in your shell, dummy. There we go. That's all he needs. Over there. My salvation. Health. Oh, okay, we got a little bit of health at least. Let's continue ground pounding this guy's feet. Because it seems like he likes it. Or at least he's claiming he does. He does scream out in pain as we do it though, so I don't know. Tank Tup's warm at last, perhaps you'd like this. Yeah, I would. Are you sure you're alright, mister? I don't know. I'll take this. Ah, we're doing so much better in health now. Those frogs, let me tell you, they're a scary challenge. By the way, Tank Tup here, we can actually go inside his mouth. Yeah, as if entering the shell of the crab in level 2 wasn't weird enough for you. And I guess also entering inside Clanker, at least he's kind of mechanical. This is like a living being for sure. How strange. And he's got other living beings here inside his shell. Also, we clearly saw him retract his arms into the shell. Where are they now? Oh, hello.
Quiet, please. The famous Tip Top Choir will now perform my latest work.
Ah. We have yellow, red, pink.
Bit short, isn't it, Shell Boy?
We'll see. Copy what you just heard for lesson 1. Oh dear, forgotten already? Here it is again. No, I didn't. Anyway, I guess let's hear it again. I was just collecting stuff behind you. Yeah, yellow, red, pink. This is a little memory, Simon Says game. And it's with Tip Top here. Now, it's about damn time I mentioned that Banjo, despite being a new IP for Rare, this is not the first time Banjo had appeared in a video game. He actually appeared in a game before this called Diddy Kong Racing. That's right, a racing game themed around Diddy Kong. I mean, hey, Rare had the rights, so they went for it. And Banjo appeared in that game before appearing here. Also in that game appeared Tip Top, who's here now having a little sequence of his own. I need to see it again because I was explaining that, I'm sorry. Let's see, yellow, red, it was like purple and then red, purple again, right? Yeah, so it's just yellow, red, purple. Okay. Purple. I feel bad ground pounding these guys as I'm doing this. Like, these guys... Again, it's like we're causing so much pain. Banjo and Kazooie are not good people. See, one more lesson. I like Banjo looking around. Yellow, purple, cyan, purple, cyan, yellow, blue. Okay. It's yellow and then cyan, purple... No, wait, is it purple next? It's purple next, right? Yeah, purple, cyan, purple... was it cyan again? I think it might have been cyan again and then yellow, blue. Yeah, it was the same thing where it's like two things repeating each other just directly in a row. And then, yeah, blue here. There we are. The pattern there is random, so you can't just look up the clue. You gotta actually pay attention and do that Simon Says, you know. Take this trinket I found earlier. Ah, yes. We have ourselves our next jiggy here. There we are. Sorry, there's nothing more I can teach you. Well, there's nothing more you can teach us, but there is a reward we can collect here. An extra honeycomb just above your little podium there. Thanks, Tip Top. Yeah, in Diddy Kong Racing, Tip Top was a playable character, Banjo was, but not Kazooie, because the game... I think it's a prequel, where at that point Banjo and Kazooie hadn't met yet. At least I'm pretty sure that's the story in that game. And that also may be why Tip Top appears much younger and more docile in Diddy Kong Racing. But Diddy Kong Racing was also the introduction of a character named Clanker, who would later get his own game. He had his game in the works for a while. But Clanker's game went through a lot of development hell until it eventually turned into an absolute beast of a game that I've got to play one of these days. Some of the parts haven't aged so well in terms of comedic style, but it's still absolute classic and deserves all the recognition for being as groundbreaking of a game as it was. There we go, we finally got these damn frogs. Take our gold, yep. We got a jiggy for beating all the yellow frogs in this onslaught here. And it looks like it did save that we got most of them dealt with already in the onslaught. We've done most everything on the paths here. All I want to do now is go this way. Grab some notes. This giant crocodile here, he's interesting, but one of the most memorable and important moments in Bubble Gloop Swamp here is just up along this way, where we got ourselves a bit of a gauntlet and a maze to go through. We gotta trot through this bit of swamp on boots, so we're time limited. We gotta find our way. We're collecting notes along this path. I like this extra bit of challenge we got here. Oh, go, 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 go. There we go. Renew it here. Very nice. Keep it going. Oh, got that note. Hurry. Hurry. Ooh, okay. There's another renewal there, but there's also, if we stomp on this, there's another jiggy along the way. It's another time-limited one on a very precarious path, but double jump is our best friend here. There we are. In fact, I'm gonna double jump on our way back, just because it's honestly the best way to navigate, so we don't have to do as much just walking around in the very dangerous path, limiting our time spent on it. But carrying on here, 75 notes, 76. We might actually get all the notes in this world now that I think about it. At least most of them. Hey, we beat Clanker's Caviter in terms of a total. We've made it to Mumbo's little hut here. Mumbo's back. Remember him from Mumbo Mountain? This time he wants 10 Mumbo skull tokens from us. I always gotta check what you have at the top of your little teepee here, because sometimes it's very good rewards. Like this extra honeycomb, for example. I'll take that. Hey, we got both of them in this world. That's first time we've gotten both of them since Mumbo's Mountain. But speaking of Mumbo, what do you got for us this time? Now, we're a little crocodile. Nom nom nom. Wait, Mumbo need new boots. Only kidding. Ah, you got me. So yeah, as a little crocodile, we essentially have a permanent version of those boots Kazooie has, where we can just hang around in the sewage water without any issue. Also, we're smaller, which means we can get into smaller, harder to get to areas, like that little crack under there that serves as a good shortcut out of Mumbo's little area there. We can't do everything, though. I mean, we don't have egg projectiles, we don't have much in the way of attacking at all. We're really just a smaller, different way to navigate, which is honestly how you can describe a lot of the transformations in Banjo Kazooie. But now that we're smaller, we can go inside the crocodile statue's nostril here, you know, as you do. Pick up some notes along the way, as well as another Mumbo token. And here we find ourselves met with another crocodile. I'm Mr. Vile, greediest croc of all. Play my game to win a prize. Press A to accept or B to chicken out. I love his voice. Game is simple. Eat more red jumplies than me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, yeah, it's a little kind of race, but more like something you'd see at a carnival, honestly. We can see our totals in the upper corners there. Oh god, come on, Banjo. I know you're a crocodile now, and it's weird eating red jumblies, as he called them. I don't know exactly what these are, but we gotta do it. Yum. Yum. No, he's getting all those. Yum. Yum. He's gonna go for this guy. Yum. I'm stealing them from you. I'm stealing them all. Yes, I drink your milkshakes. I drink them up. Just keep it going. Keep going. We're a few ahead of him. Just keep up that streak for the next 10 seconds here. Oh god, there's a lot. He's catching up. He's catching up big time. Hey. Yum. 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 Oh, he tied us, the fucker. Oh. We were about to eat that last one. Weedy Croc loses. Oh no, he's gonna bite us now. Ow! Can we try again at least, mister? That's the thing, he bites us if we lose, but we can try again as many times as well. As much health as we have. Oh, come on, they all spawn right in front of him. Rigged! Why am I reminded of 1-2 Switch of that guy, like, pretend eating the sandwiches? Hey, 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 you're stealing all those shits. Come on now, that's not fair. There we go. 5 more than him, or 4 more than him. I'll take it. But he's not satisfied at just 1 loss. You already win easy game, now we play harder game. Eat reds, avoid yellow grumblies, they not ripe. 3, 2, 1, go. That's right, so the yellow ones, we gotta avoid at all costs. Oh, look at all the reds right next to him. Here we go, string them together. String them together, steal them from directly in front of him, because his path is entirely dictated by where they are. So if you steal them from behind him, he's got nowhere to go. Oh god, no, 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 no. He's getting... Oh, he's speeding up. He's mad. I think if he's losing, he gets faster. That might be how it works. Also, who's to say what's going on the other side of the map, where he's just getting numbers upon numbers and upon numbers? Oh god. Where are they? Where are all of them? Hey! Yum! 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 Oh, that was close. Just by 2. Alright, so this last game, because he's still mad at us, he's not giving us the victory. This last game, we gotta eat whatever's on the top of the screen, which will alternate between reds and yellows, depending on what the game wants us to eat. You fucker. I can kind of gauge when it's gonna switch. You can see it, like, switch out there. Now we gotta get the yellow guys. You know, in general, I find because his AI pathing is just chasing directly after whatever suits his needs, his AI can get a little more confused in this version of the game. You're done for, Mr. whatever your name is. I don't remember. Hey! Oh, nope, that's not good. Oh, bad. That stuns me. I just ruined it right there, didn't I? I ruined it completely. Oh, we tied it again. We were gonna win that before he happened to get the best of us. Alright, can we at least try again, huh? Want to try again, Greenie? Yes. Try last game again. Only eat what's shown on top of screen. Alright, he just skips right to the last game. We don't gotta worry about redoing anything. Hey! Switch to yellow already. Yes! Yes! Where did all the yellows go? They all ran away as soon as I switched to them. They knew. Oh, okay. If you eat them at, like, the very tail end of when they switch, then it's okay. It doesn't penalize you for that. Oh, man, he's schooling me. Eesh. Oh, get the yellows, get yellows, get yellows. Henya, henya, yes! Oh, he's gonna tie it with that one. Fuck! No! 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 Damn, we didn't even tie him. We just straight up lost. He's gonna try and kill me now, which I think... Yeah, this bite's gonna kill me, so I gotta get out of here. Sorry, Mr. Vile. It looks like I lost your game. I honestly don't know if we can go back and maybe he'll be nice now. Or if he's just, like, gonna stay mad at us until we take the hit. I don't want to take the hit, given we have 2 health, and we've made such an effort to collect these 83 notes. So no, I'm just gonna stay away from that guy. It's one Jiggy loss, not the end of the world. You know, there were a croc we can reach down here though and grab some of these goodies. Which, these things down here underneath these little, underneath these platforms, we can only grab these as a croc. You can't grab these with the special boots, because then you're too tall to reach underneath and get all these goodies. So there's more purpose to the croc transformation than just, say, the game against Mr. Vile there. And of course we can bring all the transformations outside of the realm, just like before. Well, we'll take this health, thank you very much. Which I'm gonna do now with the croc to actually bring it outside, out into Grunty's lair, where we can get a little more use out of it here. We got a Bubble Gloop Swamp. I mean, hey, 92 of the notes, I will gladly take that. And both of the extra honeycombs. But yeah, coming out here as the crocodile, biting our way along. It's pretty hilarious, you gotta admit. We find ourselves the puzzle piece to set up the next world here. Go ahead and do that now. Voila! Freeze Easy Peak. So that's where we're headed next time. We're gonna be going to both Freeze Easy Peak and one other world. Man, an hour-long recording to these two worlds. I mean, it makes sense. I get that's how Banjo works. I'm debating, though, if I should continue handling parts like this, or if I should maybe do them one world at a time. So let me know in the comments of this video. Next video is going to be both worlds, but maybe it'll change after that. All I'm saying is your guys' feedback won't affect tomorrow's part, but it'll affect next week's.